So, my name's Erik Hogg. For those of you who don't know me yet, this is my first video on this YouTube channel, and hoping this is going to be one of many that starts to blow up because I plan on using this YouTube channel for mostly personal training, a little bit of motivational videos, and a little bit of just fitness coaching, and just honestly just talking about life, really, especially for someone my age who's in their early 20s. It can be a real clusterfuck. And for a lot of people like myself, who's been in and out of school a little bit and just seems very lost. But fortunately, I took some time off school and I'm back and I'm finishing up my fitness and lifestyle specialist degree at Lane Community College. And it's very awesome degree, and I'm very fortunate to be one of the first people to actually be a part of this new degree that just came out. Which is awesome. It's a lot of people ask me, like, what the hell is a fitness and lifestyle specialist? Like, how are you specialist at lifestyle? And one of the big things, it went from being an exercise and movement science to a fitness and lifestyle specialist science. And the big transition from the one to the other in the fitness and lifestyle specialist is really just the lifestyle change for a lot of people. A lot of people get into the fitness area and don't succeed. They start just working out a bunch, whether they're overweight, too skinny, just unhappy with their life. They just overdo it and don't see the results they want to see. And one of the biggest things is nutrition, and there's a lot of mental aspects that go into it. A lot of people just have the negative attitudes coming in, just thinking about, hey, they're trying to get over maybe their ex, they're trying to look better for someone, they've maybe been mentally abused before, and calling fat just something has just really screwed up their life where they aren't able to get past that point in their head where they can actually be healthy and do good things. So that's one of the biggest things I want to get into and help people out, is the biggest thing about this YouTube channel I'm starting. And I'm really hoping I can progress and keep getting more and more people to watch these videos and do more and more interactions. And I already have a workout set out with one of my friends, Manny here, who's also in the program. Right around after New Year's, we're going to be getting together and getting a workout in post New Year's, where we'll probably be very, very loaded with a lot of calories from a lot of beers and a lot of whiskey and just a lot of good eating over holiday season. So, and he's also in the same program, and we're hoping to possibly co-own a gym at some point in the next couple years. So that's pretty cool. So you get to know him. For this first episode, one of the things I just wanted to go over is just, it's not New Year's yet, but it's a couple weeks away, and it's always been I always set New Year's goals and I always get crap for it because it is pretty cheesy. Most people always choose something really, honestly, kind of dumb or really just not obtainable. And a lot of people, biggest thing people do is want to lose weight or something fitness related. And it's always the stereotype where December 31st, you don't see anyone in the gym. And as soon as January 1st hits, and like the first week of January, every gym you're going to go into is normally just packed to the brim with people just wanting to work their ass off. Most of them don't know what they're doing. Most of them don't know what equipment they're using. They just want to get in, run on a treadmill for a half hour, 45 minutes until they hate themselves and want to pass out. They think that's good enough workout, and then leave. And then do that a couple more times, and then they're done for the year, done really trying to put in work. And that's what sucks, because honestly, the biggest thing for people is that they don't have a specific goal set out when they get into working out, which is a big reason why a lot of people have personal trainers, because they get into it, don't understand what they're doing, and then feel like they're just flailing there. Like I've been there before, where you're sitting in the gym, like trying to do a set or trying to figure out what exercise you're doing. You might be sitting on your phone. You're like, why am I here? You realize you've been there 3 hours, maybe 2 hours. You haven't got any that good of a workout in at all, and you just leave because you're like, man, I've been here too long. I got stuff to do. I'm a grown ass adult. I got responsibilities. So one of the things I'm going to be talking about in this video real quick, I'm going over, is what we call SMART goals. I don't know how many people have heard of that before. There's kind of different meanings behind it, but a SMART goal stands for being a specific goal. It's measurable, obtainable, or assignable, like it's something that can be assigned to you. It's relevant to you, like it's something that actually works for you, and it's time based. And for a lot of people, they just want to, they say lose 10 pounds in a couple months, or 10 pounds in 2 months, something like that, which may seem obtainable depending on how your body type is, but it's not going to work really if you don't set something more specific than that. It seems specific, but how are you going to do that? You can't just say 10 pounds in 2 months and then just keep staring at the scale every day and expecting more and more, like expecting weight to fall off without doing anything. So something you want to do, you want it to be specific. So specific, 10 pounds in, or the 2 months probably is the more specific part of it. Measurable, like it'd be 10 pounds in 2 months. So you can assign it to the way you can really break, this is the way you really break it down so you can actually feel like you're achieving that goal quicker. Would be, I'd like to lose 10 pounds of body weight in 2 months through 3 strength training sessions a week and 2 half-hour cardio bouts on your off days. So you'd be working out 5 days in the week and have 2 days for rest days, which is pretty good schedule for someone who wants to really actually get this goal done, and you still have those rest days to really recover. For a lot of people, they just get burnt out on cardio, so you really want to make sure to actually stick to strength training. I'll get more in depth on a couple other videos about the importance of strength training over cardio and losing weight. And then relevant, is it relevant to you? To me, that wouldn't be really that relevant a goal because I'm pretty damn scrawny and smaller build. I would probably rather gain 10 pounds. As a guy like me, I'm sitting at 165, 160 pounds, and my goal actually before New Year's actually is to gain 5 pounds in muscle through strength training 5 days a week at home, and I'm going to be working for my dad logging, so that's a very attainable goal for me. And once I go home, I got that home cooking, that good home cooking from my mama and my papa, so very easily done. But for someone who might be a little overweight or slightly, even if especially if they're obese, which is something you'd have to think about too, as far as making that goal more reasonable. Like if someone is obese, they probably are very like saturated. They probably don't work out enough to really throw them into 3 days of strength training a week and all this cardio. So maybe think like 10 minutes of cardio a day or 10 minutes of just fast walking, because they're really in that stage one of working out. So just keep them low and slowly build up over time. And you want a goal of 10 pounds in 2 months. Honestly seems maybe too much for them if they're not moving that much, but you'd be surprised once they get moving and get the ball rolling. It's much easier to lose that weight. And then the T in the SMART goal, got a little off. The T in the SMART goal is the time base, so that'd be the 2 months actually. And this SMART goal is the easiest way to really break down a goal and actually write it down, schedule it out, and make it the easiest for you. And that's why I think SMART goals are awesome. And I'd heard about them before, but I never really cared, never really stuck. But learning about it in this program has been awesome. And it's really just, as a personal trainer, we're supposed to use this to give it back to you as clients and to people to make it so they actually really stick and that they can actually feel better along the way. They're not just looking at the scale every day, waiting for the 10 pounds, like seeing like they lost a pound this day, 2 pounds the next day, or within like a couple days, and they're just staring at that scale. This is really obtainable, and this is a really easiest way for them to measure it. And it really boosts your confidence, boost your client's confidence, and boost your confidence yourself when you're doing this, because it's easy to see that on the scale and not see much and really break you down and break your confidence down, which doesn't make you want to work out harder. But when you know you're doing better and you see it every week or two, or you start looking at yourself and you start seeing results, you'll be much happier. So just really think about it going into the New Year's. Think of something, a new goal that you want to achieve, a new resolution, and make it a SMART goal. Just something small and make it a SMART goal and something attainable, and you'll feel much better this year. Thank you. This is my first video, and I'm hoping to keep a lot of these coming, so make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll actually drop a link right down below to learn more about SMART goals. Peace.